Sweet. Let's check to see. Oops, my keyboard's not set up right. Let's check to see if YouTube is still shadow banning us. Looks like they're not.
Ah, great.
Pop right up.
You won't bring up the coronavirus once today.
Okay, perfect. Wouldn't it be hilarious if on the last stream it had like COVID misinformation or whatever the hell that is on it?
You know what? Entirely possible.
I would love that.
Lucky Bat, oh, Jason M, hey everyone. Take the Hunt, hello. Captain Howdy 91, howdy folks. Kelzer Oak, hello. Elijah Freeze, we love drugs.
Nailed it. All right. I'm going to 3Dify these meeples.
Ooh.
Get them prepped for printing. And probably have a little bit of time left over, and then I'm going to continue putting together some Malifaux. And it's going to be busy.
How many Malifaux minis do you have?
I can count the cards. I put my boxes are away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ooh, I think I only have 8 new ones.
Ha! Yeah, but yours are big. Yours are really big. Mine are very small.
I think I have 4 other ones in my pile of shame. So.
Ooh.
All right, challenge. I have to have all of my Malifaux done before Nick has all of his Malifaux done.
That's fine. It's gonna happen. It's not much of a challenge.
Bubble Tube, hi and bye. Can't stay for long, but wanted to pop in real quick. James Cameron Clark, let's go! RTRT, ooh woo!
The ending of Zoom. Hello, Jay and Nick. How was your horrendous night? Horrendous, by the way. One of the comments for your Death Watch Kill Team's name recommends using the names from Seinfeld, but slightly modified if you aren't aware already.
Oh, slightly modified, you say? I like that. Newman was still Newman.
Yeah. I think that was Battle Brothers Tabletop, right?
Yeah, and I think another person had that idea too.
That is fun. Caljanzu, buff boys are cool, but sometimes you just want a good, sweet, skinny boy. Ooh woo.
Ooh woo. Ooh woo.
Scrub I am. Why did Nick edit out his bulge in those unedited photos? Good question, honestly.
That is true. That is the only slight editing we did.
Right.
And really, it was just because we thought that it was really going to pull focus away from the shirts.
Right. Which we will have EOB Banana Hammock soon, so don't you worry. And that's when the focus will be important.
I only want to watch it. Anybody else in the mood for Fight Milk after seeing those shirts? Love a good Always Sunny reference. Fight Milk! Kino Kanonas, hey, these aren't Centurions. You can't get me with that one again. I know the name's been updated.
Nice try, though.
Peter Blantastic, experimenting with making my own contrast paints from inks. Pretty fun. Ooh, neat. Georgie Jarda, all hail the Hypnotoad. Ooh, we're having a really referential stream.
seems so.
Jason M, EOB lingerie when? Tomorrow.
Again, yeah.
Goatzit. Should I get a tattoo of a space marine with the caption "For the Emperor" or a fire warrior with "For the greater good" above my ween?
I would say "For the greater good" above the ween. Although, why not on the ween?
Mm-hmm. Kethrain, can't help but wonder if the KROOT will be around in the new codex. Yes, they will.
I think they're not going to be, because I want Jay to be wrong. Did I win yet?
Mm-hmm.
RT, do you guys think if I start vaping, the cool kids will like me?
Only one way to find out.
Mm-hmm. The answer is yes, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good for you.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So, that's two things in your favor. Flipnut Dude 888, I'm waiting for my kids' hockey practice to end. What you could do is you could just go streaking right across the whole thing, and I bet you it'd end real quick.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do. Kyle Transu, you want Jay to be wrong, but isn't he always wrong? Uh-oh. Looks like we have been got.
Mm-hmm.
Joel Murray, 3 words for you. Nerf flintlock rifle.
Yeah.
I agree. Tonk Man. Also, the new intro is great. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Love that new intro.
Everybody in the chat, if you guys, I'm sure you have all seen the new animated intro. Tell us exactly what you think in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Only nice things.
I mean, we haven't had any people be like, I'm gonna unsubscribe.
No, it's wild.
Yeah.
Usually if we just publish a video, we get some comments like that.
Yeah.
Kino Kinanez, rumor says that EOB Let's Play Space Marine is coming too. Yes, it is. Flipnut Dude at 88. Rumors say new KROOT are coming. Ooh, I love a good rumor, because they're always true.
Right, that's what I always say.
I heard a little rumor, actually, that they're dropping the KROOT line, and they're actually going to be bringing in the grunts from Halo. I have that on good authority.
You know, I bet that's true.
And that Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty is actually going to become a unique character for the Eldar. Kind of, it's a little bit surprising, but actually, if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense.
It makes so much sense.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I can't believe they didn't do it earlier.
Yeah, that's a rumor that I heard.
Jason M, I like the old intro better. The only reason you changed it was because you hate the fans.
Yes, this is true. You always think, what will the fans hate the most? And that's how we make our decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Dancing Madroon, 4 words for you. The Nerf Gellerhorn rocket launcher for my fellow Destiny 1 and 2 fans out there. I remember that from back in, well, not back in the day, but a little while ago they came out with that. Did it shoot Nerf darts or the Mega Rocket? I know Nerf has kind of been doing that lately. They've been doing a lot of like like made-to-order, very unique blasters. I actually pulled the trigger on the Nerf Alien Pulse Carbine. Carbine. There's no such thing as a bean. It's only bines. Nobody knew what I was talking about until I corrected myself. Which hopefully will only get postponed, and it'll only be a few years late. They also have a history of not necessarily getting those pre-orders out in a timely fashion. Good old Hasbro Pulse. Tromari. Seriously, it's a thing now. You can get 3D printed files to make your own. Yes, I know exactly who you're talking about. They're an Etsy seller I'm very familiar with. They just came out with a flintlock musket. They also actually have files for a little cannon and some wheel lock pistols and blunderbusses, which are really, really, really cool. You know, notice. I actually don't watch your videos.
That also works. Gashanzu, Jay and Nick, have you seen the newest Hammer and Bolter episode?
I have not. I think at this point I think I'm only one behind. The AdMech one might be my favorite. And I saw just little tiny bits of the new one, like on, I don't know where I saw it. I guess it must have been YouTube or Warhammer Plus or Warhammer TV. Maybe I went on there for a second, but the animation actually looks really good. Like, it looks like they're maybe getting better.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm sure it's a small team doing their best. So it would kind of make sense that they're improving.
I mean, I don't think it looks as bad as everyone thinks it does.
Yeah, no, for sure. But
it's really hard.
Comparing almost any episode to the assassin episode.
Yeah.
The shimmy.
Oh god.
Shimmy and the sham. Just alternating between two photographs or two drawings, which is animation, but
yeah, it's very interesting. I like how they use all the same sound effects all the time.
But
that's all the shows. All the shows are like that.
Honestly, I think Hammer and Bolter might be better at it than Angels of Death.
The only problem with the Hammer and Bolter, at least in some of the earlier episodes, had really bad like ambiance. Like, they'd be outside, but they sounded like they would be inside. Yeah, it's very interesting. I do like it though.
Really? Because it sounds like you hate it with all that criticism you just levied at the show.
I mean, I don't like it more than any real show. If it was on YouTube, I wouldn't have any complaints.
That is true. The fact that it costs money really kind of puts a damper on things. So yeah, if it was free, holy cow, it'd be hard to criticize. You have to subscribe for it. Yeah. Maybe they could up the sound production a little. Dancing of Doom, one rumor that I've heard on the streets is that Doom Guy / Doom Slayer is coming to the Space Marine as his own chapter and army with a 2-up invuln save and a whole army with 1,000 wounds.
Yeah, that's actually happening. That's 100% a fact. I heard that same thing.
Wiener Hammer, I only use Nerf Fortnite guns. You know, they just made a Nerf Fortnite gun that is a... one of those grenade launchers that's a revolver, and it looks really sick. I really love the Nerf little rocket thing, like the foam rocket, because I think it's funny. The only problem with it is it's about as big as me. It's enormous to hold all of those giant foam rockets. Odie Grass Sniffer, I got my Rosemary & Co. brushes today. They sent chocolates with the brushes. That's hilarious. Mm-hmm. I got some Rosemary & Co. brushes today. And you know what? Mm-hmm. They came with chocolates.
They did, which is new. Yeah. I ordered some previously, and they did not come with chocolates.
Damn. Well, it just sounds like they hate you.
You ordered some previously, and they didn't come with chocolates either. Like way back in the day when you ordered, they didn't come with chocolates. I think they're doing a new thing.
Jason M., the reason Hammer and Bolter animation sucks is due to poor communication between the Brits in Nottingham and the Quebecans. Pardon. Whoa! That's true. The Hammer and Bolter show always says, like, product of Canada.
Right. Made in Quebec.
Yeah.
They got cheap animation over there, apparently.
I mean, if I had to name a country known for its animation prowess, I would 100% say Canada.
I feel like, I don't know if this is true or not, but I remember with the PBS shows, a lot of them were made in Canada.
Huh, interesting.
Or animated in Canada.
Caillou's Canadian, or at least it's a Canadian show.
Yeah. Maybe that's what maybe it was just Caillou. I thought it was more, but I don't know.
Oh.
It's been, a pretty long time since I've seen little kid shows.
Mm-hmm. Michael Jorgensen, did you see Chapter Master Valorex's video on some rumors about a squat army possibly coming out later this year? I saw Curios's video about Valorex's video about the possible rumor that someone may have said once that squats are coming out this year. My only problem with that rumor is that I've heard the same rumor every year for the past 8 years. Mm-hmm. That's my only qualm about the rumor. Slimmy Jazz, have you guys ever thought about doing an extensive witch/vampire hunter conversion or kit bash? I'd love to see you tackle something like that. Like make a witch/vampire hunter or use a witch/vampire hunter and turn it into a 40k thing? I know a lot of people have said that the vampire hunters from the Age of Sigmar range would make great inquisitors because they have kind of like the right era of clothing. Yeah, probably. I do have the Warhammer Games Day 2021 Vampire Queen. So I got to figure out something to do with that. The Quinn, hey Jay, just got the Liquitex Titanium White and it seems a bit thick. When you paint with it, do you water it down a lot or use it straight out of the tube? Water it down a lot.
You said tube.
Mm-hmm. Dromari, are you really that short, Jay? Yes.
But you are getting the surgery where they break your legs and make them longer.
Yeah.
I'm 3 feet tall.
Dromari, J equals 1.2 Nerf grenade launchers tall.
Oh boy.
I remember when I was a little kid, I got the Nerf sniper rifle, like the one that you could make into 2 parts. And that thing was dope. And that was when I was a kid. That was as big as me. Although I guess when I was a kid, that was as big as all kids. Because it was like a 3 feet long Nerf gun.
How old are you again?
It was a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I feel like Nerf hasn't made a Nerf gun, though, that's really knocked my socks off in years.
You might also be an adult.
That's true. No, but I'm keeping tabs. I know what's going on. I know what Hasbro's doing. I miss the discs. I thought the discs were fun.
I like the discs, too. There was a little bit of a... Like, you could kind of dodge them, which added a fun little element to it.
You had to be paying attention, though.
Yeah, you had to be paying attention, which I think made it fun, because that made it feel like you really saved yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the discs as well. Flag rat.
The Wizard MF, did no one love Angels of Death like me? No, I loved Angels of Death. It's my favorite 40k show that's been made.
Yeah, it is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I thought it was pretty good, and then we watched some of the later episodes. I'm like, oh, this is really good. This is a really good show. I like the space battles.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like.
The space battles are cool.
They're pretty cool.
Ian Crimson, my reactions are online, but for how long? Hey, everyone! Cute Mochi, what is your favorite Lehman Russ tank? The plasma gun one.
You know what? That's my favorite, too. I don't know what they are.
Daniel Thompson, Arthur is Canadian. Oh my
Whoa.
god! You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. Hey, the man, you could whip the discs around corners.
Yeah! RTRT, unpopular opinion here, but I don't want to see a return of squats as an army. Boy, it would be interesting, because I know the reason that they stopped doing the squats wasn't really because they were a poor seller, but it's just that they didn't figure out anything to do with them. Because originally they just kind of ported all the factions from Fantasy, but they all kind of eventually took on their own life. The Eldar were a big part of, the lore of Chaos. Orcs are weird, psychic soccer hooligans. Like, all of the different races, Atau are weebs. They all kind of had a little niche, but the squats were just kind of the same squats from Fantasy.
Yeah.
And so they just decided to drop them in favor of pursuing some of the races that they had better material for. So it'll be interesting to see if they make a return, what they'll be. Like, what's their thing going to be?
Mm-hmm. I also don't think people realize how hard it is to keep up with everything in the world. Because, I mean, there's so many factions already.
Mm-hmm.
And people get pissed if updates take even just a little long.
Mm-hmm.
We're adding more stuff. Updates aren't going to be happening.
Sean, Jay, just get some drywall stilts. I've tried drywall stilts. They're really hard to walk in.
Yep.
Kevin Estebar, Jay, when you zenithal highlight with white ink, do you thin it down when you airbrush it? Yes, I usually thin it down and turn up the PSI on my compressor. Invasive Wargaming, what is your favorite auxiliary and why is it KROOT Hounds? It probably is KROOT Hounds. KROOT Hounds are really great because they get that extra 2 inches of movement per turn. I mean, being able to 10-inch charge is amazing. But they can't do mission actions and they can't improve their cover save, which is kind of a bummer.
Poopy.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say poopy.
Michael Jorgensen, I want the Nerf musket. Tally forth, Patriots. Where did everybody see the musket? Like, did they make a YouTube video or did they advertise it somehow?
Sounds like you're out of the loop.
It does. Well, I mean, I knew about it from, looking at their Etsy page, but I'm guessing not everybody looks at their Etsy page.
Is it a real one? Like a real legit Nerf?
Oh, I guess it could be. Chat, are we talking real Nerf or that 3D print? Nerf musket. There's a YouTube video from the Etsy seller that from 2 weeks ago. Lord Draconical did a review. He did an honest review.
Well, that's
which
good.
That always triggers me when people title their reviews honest reviews, because I assume you're being honest.
Well, I guess you shouldn't assume unless they tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Tromari says 3D print. Wait a second, why am I doing this?
Their thumbnail is great. Nerf musket, a big spring on a big stick. They have a great eye for, like, toyifying the designs a little. Because it's not like one-to-one, and it does kind of look like if Nerf Hasbro was going to make a musket. That's kind of like how they would do it. MH, when I was a kid, I had the original Nerf bazooka. It had a warning on it to not point at people or animals. I did the right thing and immediately shot my brother in the face. Daniel Thompson, I once got excited about Nerf guns in the store, and my wife said, "But Daniel, you have real guns."
That was pretty good. I like the part where you had real guns. Supports. I'm making meatballs. We're gonna play this game on Sunday. KROOT. And try it out. I bet I'm better at this game than Sean is. I've never played it before. Don't really know exactly what it is. I know that there's a lot of bureaucracy, which I love. That's my favorite part of life. It's what I'm the best at.
If you didn't do this, you'd probably work for the DMV, right?
Oh my god. And or taxes.
Did you bring 2 forms of identification?
The power that they have. Just
it's like, no, I brought 1 form. Uh-oh. Well.
Oh. Uh-oh. And then I have like a little bell, and I'd be ringing the bell, and people would be like, "Why are you ringing the bell?" I'm like, "Oh, we got an idiot over here. That's why I'm ringing the bell."
Like, but I have all of the stuff that proves I am who I am. Nope.
Not enough. I'm only 99% sure that you are who you are. It's not really enough.
Honestly, it would probably be harder to fake, like, if they just looked at your Facebook account than to actually bring 2 forms of legal ID. If they just Googled you really quick, that would honestly probably be more secure.
I mean, you're not wrong. Alright, how many badgers can I print at the same time?
Jesuchin Farron, I missed the game Nerf Arena Blast. It was literally Unreal tournaments with Nerf guns in the late 90s. I played that game! Oh, that game was sick! It was a first-person shooter Nerf game. It was awesome.
Sounds amazing.
And like some of the guns were real Nerf guns, but some of them were like amazing, like conceptual guns. Some of them shot like Nerf like footballs. It was wonderful. Mochi, what's your favorite Imperial Guard unit? Sentinels. Love Sentinels.
What's your least favorite unit?
I don't know, the normal guys, like the actual troops.
That makes sense.
Jurgen, how old are the Cadian Guard models? Like 20 years? I don't know. Parts of them are old, and then they just got a new sprue with guns and heads, like last year or something. Really good. Mm-hmm. Honestly, there's nothing really wrong with the bodies. I just think if they updated it all, it would all look a little better. Lee Quinn, Jay, would you ever want to try your hand at painting a Battlefleet Gothic spaceship? I would like to. It's hard to find ships that are complete and don't cost an arm and a leg, but I'd be down. It's just hard to get my hands on them.
What if they only cost one leg?
I could probably swing one leg.
There you go. Cute Moshi. Jay, what's your favorite kill team?
Or
Commandos.
Oh god, it's not the Orc Commandos. I hate Orc Commandos. They're fun and they're cool, and I like the models, and they're very good. That's why I don't like them.
You should play them.
I should. I've only played the Greenskins once. I liked them. I like my KROOT. I like my Sisters of Battle. I like Space Marines.
Or like hate Marines.
Mm-hmm.
Badgers. George Gajardo, these Orc Commandos have sapped my will to paint. So much detail. You know what my secret was? Not painting all the detail.
Ooh.
Makes it a lot easier. And if I ever feel like it later, I'll just paint the detail. But I didn't feel like it. Or I actually picked the details that I wanted to paint, kind of like one of Jay's videos recently.
Ooh.
Was that the epic basing one?
Mm-hmm.
Where like I paid more attention to the face, like because I added the snorkels and I wanted to highlight the snorkels because that's more important to me. And I think that worked out pretty well.
Didn't you feel bad about cheating though?
No.
You're supposed to paint everything to Golden Demon standards.
Well, you want to hear a secret? I don't want to do that. It doesn't sound fun.
So you think that this hobby's about fun?
I hope so.
It's about perfecting the craft. Next, you're going to be saying it's okay to lose games.
Oh, no. You want to hear a secret? I lose most games. Recently, because I played Sean.
God, I can't wait. I can't wait to get a rematch with Sean. And I won't play KROOT. Unless he plays Guard, then I'll play KROOT because I will win. I think KROOT would have a really good matchup against Guard.
Maybe we should make him play Guard.
Mm-hmm. One thing I think that is interesting is even though it's like some teams are considered better than others, matchup is a really big factor too. Like KROOT are going to have a really, really hard time against Space Marines because they have trouble dealing good damage and a lot of it. But I think they'd have a really good matchup against Guard or Tau because they can do plenty of good low strength, lots of shooting attacks, and they can be sneaky. And so it's hard to say like that they're a terrible team when they are actually kind of a counter to some of the best teams.
Interesting. EJ95, when will the merch be delivered? They will ship out at the latest February 1st, but hopefully it'll be quicker than that. I don't know if you guys know this, but we're selling some merch.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone should
yeah,
buy
we
it.
are.
If you want to be as buff as us, you want to buy that merch. Two
Yeah.
awesome designs, lots of fun. Support the show, support the channel, support what we're doing. Supports these live streams from happening, before happening. It's amazing.
And if you want to see a close-up of the t-shirt designs, here they are. And you can get these on Sweatshirts if you want.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. I bet, I don't know, I would pay, what, I don't know, like $5,000 a shirt?
Yeah, of course. It's too bad that they cost that much, though.
Oh, wait, I just looked at the website, and they don't cost that much. They cost, like, normal t-shirt prices.
Whoa!
Normal t-shirt prices.
What a deal!
Amazing. What a deal indeed.
¡Qué barbaridad!
Exactly.
Gabriziel, can you get your opinion on Necrons? Hate Necrons,
No.
worst faction in all of 40k. You will never, ever see me paint a Necron. Pay no attention to the 5,000 points of Necrons behind me on the shelves.
Mm-hmm. You'll throw them all out.
Yeah, that was before I knew how terrible Necrons were. George Gajardo, I'd pay good money to watch Jay paint some Harlequins. Do it! I want to paint some Harlequins. I think Harlequins are dope. I'd love a Harlequins kill team. Probably one day.
RT. Nick tucking that sweet EOB t-shirt into those denims, yes or yes?
Yes or yes. Life in the big city.
Talk man, I need that Say No to Pot shirts. As everyone does.
And you know where you can get it?
Oh yeah. Get it at EonsBattle.co. That's the first link in the description. Pretty sick.
Andrew Parker, paint more 30k and I'll buy us shirts. Well, actually, these are 30k KROOT.
Damn. Pretty insane.
So it looks like you're buying a shirt.
Mm-hmm. And if you buy two, you get free shipping.
E95, oh crap, I just realized in the past 24 hours I purchased some merch, and in the past 24 hours I have also felt like I've come back to life and feel hugely motivated to hit the gym.
There you go. Imagine that. I mean, you can look exactly like us. Down to the bulge.
Hello, white dude. Watched your magnetization video today, and now I really want a Death Watch kill team. A Death Watch kill team is one of the cheaper kill teams you can make. One box, 5 guys, all the options. I think it's like $38.
Bulge is sold separately, just so you know, just so everyone knows.
Yeah.
I just want to put that out there.
You know what? I think I'm going to paint 5 of these with. I'm going to highlight 5 of these with acrylics, and then I might try to highlight 5 of them with oils. And give it a try. Why not? It's the worst that could happen. Because I'm not having much fun. I'm like, I've done this before a lot.
Sean, Nick, what size are you? I'm about the same. Large? Oh, I'm not large. I on a good day I'm medium, and I can fit into a small, but it's a little tight. I was wearing a small in that photo, that not Photoshop photo.
Sometimes you want something a little tight to really show off the goods.
Mm-hmm. Joe Runge. Hey, Nick, can you magnetize the bulge? Hell yeah, you can.
With some magnets from K&J Magnetics.
Magnetize that bulge.
Mochi, are you going to do any more Star Wars Legion streams? Yes, almost certainly. Almost certainly soon, because I have too much. And I need to get some done. Radioactive Bear. Hey, Jay and Nick.
Hey, I'm one of those people.
1313s. I watched Death Watch today, and now I really want a magnetized kill team. Yeah. There used to be a great mobile game where it was basically like XCOM with Death Watch Space Marines, and I loved the game, but it's currently dead. It's no longer supported. Can't play it unless on anything.
That's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
So you're suing now, right?
Yes.
I hit auto arrange on this, and it did a horrible job. I don't understand. I don't understand. Literally, parts are hitting other parts, which is not a problem that you'll have if you wear our shirts.
James Cameron Clark, how did you get so muscular? Easy. Every time Jay belches, we do 1 push-up.
Exactly. Don't call me Shirley. Is this stream sponsored by Ridge Wallet?
Ridge Wallet. Yum.
So yeah, how many shirts are you guys buying?
Remember, 2 shirts gets a free ship in the U.S.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
3 shirts and we'll love you forever.
Oh yeah.
4 shirts we actually stop loving you, but then 5 shirts we love you harder.
Oh yeah. Like a little too hard. Like you're gonna be like, ooh, I don't know if I like this. You don't have to come to my house. Sean, remember they got buff with Magic Spoon. I've been hearing a lot more Magic Spoon ads in other people's videos recently. It's pretty amazing.
I wish we could have a Magic Spoon ad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That would tie in perfectly. You know, the only way I can paint is if I'm on the protein, and you know how I get my protein? Magic Spoon cereal.
Yep.
I mean, you want to paint just like me? You need Magic Spoon cereal.
I mean, we could do some of the best ads on this side of the Mississippi, and maybe even any side of the Mississippi.
You know, if I had to name like a subculture of people who would love Magic Spoon cereal, I'd say it's War Gamers.
Yep.
They would figuratively and literally eat that up.
Exactly. Yeah. I also saw it's exactly like Magic Spoon, but it's soda.
Huh.
Sody pop.
High protein soda?
No, it's not that, but it's like low calorie,
Ah.
tastes exactly like the brands that you know and love, that kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. I don't remember what it's called.
I know with SodaStream, they homemade soda, they were advertising it as put in as much carcinogen goo as you want. You know, the major chains put in, way too little. Turn your beverage
Exactly.
into a soup.
Hell yeah. And it's got to be more expensive than just buying real soda.
Yeah, it is. I mean, soda is one of the cheapest things you can buy.
Mm-hmm. It's cheaper than water.
It is. So it's hard to believe that you can buy these like cartridges and goops and units that can shoot the cartridges into the water.
It is a little hard to believe.
And Crimson, hot take, power armor is basically a fursuit for people who want to be robots. Yeah.
That is correct.
Jason M, if I was a YouTuber, I would only do ads for beer or Raid Shadow Legends.
I don't know if you can do ads for beer.
Yeah, you might not be able to.
Yeah, they're a little finicky on like what gets monetized and what doesn't, and that could help it not happen. Although I think I've seen stuff like that before.
I feel like I've seen real ads for beer. I don't know if I've seen a lot of beer sponsorships. I don't know where I would see beer sponsorships, but
Beers Are Us.
MH, how else do you get carbonated milk without a soda stream? Oh my god.
This is true. Very, very true.
RTRT, what about a Bad Dragon sponsorship? Yeah, we've got that in the works. We're in communication. Devin Leach, Cold Ones has a good video where they abuse soda streams.
Don't call me Shirley. This is Jay and Nick from EonsOfBattle, and we're going to show you how to make a base with Magic Spoon.
Yeah. Zach Dank. Mountain Dew just needs to get into the protein milk game.
Hell yeah.
Kimochi, thoughts on the Stormcast Dragons? Really cool, I like them all.
I like them a lot.
I wish that they had a more clever flying stand, but that's what I wish for all things that had a flying stand.
I wish they were orcs, but yeah. Or goblins of some kind.
Sean, YouTube needs a set of categories. Children, prudes, mature.
Not a bad idea. I also don't 100% get, like, just, like, I don't know. The brands will, like, pull their ads from certain types of content.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that makes that much sense.
No, I don't get it at all.
Because I don't think people associate things like that together.
Like, the only thing I can think of is maybe political. Like, you don't want your Kellogg's Corn Pops on a political video or like an ISIS recruitment video, but
are ISIS recruitment videos getting monetized?
I think they're getting monetized. They have good production value. Regular uploaders. You don't think they're eligible for monetization?
You heard it here, folks. They might be eligible for monetization.
I mean, they're probably going to get their silver button soon.
I think the Crew Boys don't have enough dragons.
Mm-hmm. They got the
only
big
have a really
vulture
cool
thing.
Vulture. Yeah.
I mean, what have they
Sean,
gotten lately?
Mm-hmm.
That vulture was like a month ago.
I know. How sad.
Mm-hmm. None your business. Yo, those heads are radical. Where did you get them? They are from a STL creator called Felix the Crazy.
Mm-hmm. And they're really cool.
Mm-hmm. James Cameron Clark, Pete the Wargamer, did a fantastic looted Gargon. Graga.
There you go. You heard it here.
RDRT, cruel boys are cool boys.
Hell yeah. Aaron Ferguson, the Gits have got something better than dragons. We got squigs.
Arguable if they're cooler.
Mm. Also some fun, some super fun, adorable spiders.
That's true.
Spider route.
And a giant, like, humongous spider model that surely Games Workshop has forgotten that they sell because it doesn't seem to have gotten a price increase in a while.
Yeah, it's rather cheap. Was it $50? Is it $57?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I mean, it should be.
Whereas 100, like, it's probably getting close to like that $100 range model.
Yeah. Yeah. My only thought about it is maybe it's really full of holes. I mean, that hasn't stopped them before, but
yeah, I mean,
it's never based on how much plastic is actually in the thing. But it probably is pretty air filled.
No, it's spider filled.
Mm-hmm.
Spider Grotz does whatever a Spider Grotz does. Can they swing from a web? No, they can't. They're not literally spiders. Look out. Here comes the Spider Grotz. Are they strong? Listen up. They are not. Do.
Devin Litch, my favorite squig is the one used as a pouch. I agree.
EJ95, if everybody buys a shirt in the next 3 minutes, will you stay on for another hour? Yes.
So 92 people have to buy shirts.
If we can move 90, you know what? We'll knock it down to 90 t-shirts. If we can move 90 t-shirts in the next 3 minutes, 2 minutes now, we will continue streaming for another hour.
There you go. EJ95. Go, everyone, go! It seems like nobody's buying any shirts, so
I mean, I would have thought we would move at least 50.
I know.
2 minutes.
I would have thought so too. But you know, it's just sad. EJ95, I'm your shell. Rosenthrog, oh well, good night, people. What a wild world we live in. Full of merch, full of shirts. Rosenthrog, does that mean that the stream's canceled forever? Well, I hate to bring the bad news, but since no one bought any shirts, we're canceling the streams forever. So, you all did this. But anyways, we've already had 2 videos out this week. We have 2 more videos coming, and one on Friday. A little tease, a little models and memories, and. We also have a Patreon exclusive video on Saturday, and that video is about some Warhammer Plus, specifically Angels of Death.
Ooh.
So yeah, you gotta watch it. And let's just say you don't have to know anything about Angels of Death to see the show. Let's just
or
say
have a
that
subscriction to the service that you can watch the show on.
Let's just say you don't need it. Let's just say if you subscribe to Patreon, we'll take care of you. Let's just say that, and we make it real easy for people. But so join the Patreon for that. But we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central. So join us for that.
I'll end the stream just as soon as I'm finished with this KROOT.
End it.
All right, there we go. All right, everybody. Good night.
Good.